Meanwhile, in a shocking incident, a 12-year-old child allegedly committed suicide in a school in Kolkata after he jumped off the terrace. Now, incidentally, it is learned that the boy even tried slitting his wrist with a blade earlier in the day, but was caught by a teacher. However, it is claimed that he soon went upstairs and reportedly jumped off to the ground. His classmates say that he had apparently written a love letter to one of his classmates which got rejected, and which is why he took this extreme step.
Suddenly we saw him just he fell down. Exactly what had happened, that's what we are trying to find out. He had found a blade or something he was trying to cut. So the teacher had taken it away and the teacher came to tell me that this is the fact and it has been taken away. In the meantime, it happened.
Let's cut across live to Kolkata, where Indrajit Kundu joins us with the latest. Indrajit, clearly very shocking to think of a 12-year-old boy really attempting suicide because of some failed love relationship. Is it established now that is this being looked at as a suicide case, or was this more of an accident really?
Well, that's right. Initially, when that incident happened, everybody was in shock because the first question that came to everybody's mind was how did this child manage to, climb up the terrace and, jump off the terrace of this school building. But however, as this angle emerged that he had in fact tried to slit his vein earlier yesterday morning, and he was rescued by the teachers. And then eventually what happened was he seemed to be in a bout of depression after what is reportedly being said that he had written a love letter which he had given to one of his classmates. It's difficult for us to even imagine that the state of mind that this child was in, and then he eventually jumped off from that building.
Very quickly, since you mentioned that this child had also tried to cut his vein off. Now, what was the sort of time-lapse duration that we see between him attempting to do that and then, of course, jumping off the terrace? Shouldn't the teachers have sent him home or should have kept him under watch if he came across as depressed at this tender age?
Well, that's right. That is a question that is being asked today, because if you heard the vice principal who just spoke to us, she said that, the teachers were aware, the students had brought it to the notice that he was trying to slit his vein, and that is when the blade was taken away from him. But it was incumbent on the teachers perhaps to keep a watchful eye on this guy, because how he managed to, move out of their, watchful eyes and then climb the building and jump off to his death. That is a big question that has to be answered by the school administration.
Absolutely. Many thanks, Indrajit Kundu, and clearly it must be very, very traumatic for the family at the moment to come to terms with what just happened.